Hey guys, Mumbles with another New World video, and today we're going to go over the state of the game after the newest patch 1.1 into the Void of New World. Now guys, if you guys like this video and you guys want to show some love, go ahead and drop a like and drop a comment down below what you guys think about this patch, because honestly I think it's a great patch. There's a lot that kind of to unfold here, but it is an absolutely fantastic patch and I absolutely love it, so I hope you guys do too. Thank you guys. Let's jump right in, see if this patch is completely worth it and if it's worth returning back to New World. Okay, so since the patch, there are a few like kind of basic just kind of random things out in the world that have changed. Like if you guys know, if you're traveling around a term, you see these kind of little corrupted areas that have the bunch of crawlers, or what we call swarmers. Now these are all over the map. However, they changed a little bit, so I think we're kind of slowly building on the storyline, very casually, and they're kind of doing it discreetly because this doesn't show up in the patch notes. It doesn't show up anywhere. It's just kind of a thing that you kind of find out in the wilderness. Now, these areas I do think are going to be crucial to the storyline. What we know what they're going to do, we have no idea. The next thing is the combat overhaul. It feels great and it feels really competitive, especially in Outpost Rush. I absolutely love playing Outpost Rush right now. It's very, very close games now. It's not getting absolutely steamrolled by who has the most exploiters. Speaking of exploits, I don't think there are any more broken exploits that completely break the game. I have heard there's very, very little dupe stuff still going on, but it is still going on. But other than that, the game breaking PvP stuff, it sounds like it's kind of done, which I'm kind of happy about because Outpost Rush is super, super fun when it's competitive. It was not fun when you're getting steamrolled every game by 30 or 20 people just doing the hatchet exploit or something like that. So those I think have mainly gone away, which is helping that out quite a bit. Combat I do feel is pretty smooth. Not gonna lie, I feel like combat is a little bit more smoother to kind of deal with. However, weapon swapping is still kind of an issue. I've still had a few instances, but very, very few instances compared to before, of wanting to switch weapons and it wouldn't let me. Whether you try to switch the weapon, the picture changes, but you're still attacking. Like you're shooting an ice ball at a fire staff, or you're shooting a fireball at an ice gauntlet. I'm glad this is kind of on its way to being fixed, but it still has some work. The economy, a lot of items have dropped in price. Those specific items were like regional items, whether it's moats or certain plants and stuff like that, are going to go down in prices in other regions that they're not found in. Because essentially what you could do is you could take a flower or a plant that you could find on Ebon scale and go sell it for a lot more money in another region. So now we kind of lose that. However, this also means that the demand and the supply of items has gone up everywhere. So we're going to see some items continue to drop in price, some items continue to rise in price. It depends how much people are farming of all these items. This does also help out with areas that aren't so popular. Like currently right now in my server, Morningdale is dead. They're not doing anything to it. They haven't invested in it. Crafting areas or refining areas to do anything in. So now that that company can now take all their goods and sell them up there and get the tax money up in Morningdale. So I'm kind of hoping this helps out by letting companies do this to kind of feed taxes into their area while still not having to spend all their time up there. Not 100% sure if companies are taking advantage of this. I do think they need to. Essentially, if you're a company owning an area, you need to be doing all your sales in your own area because it's going to get tax money from other areas into yours. And if you know anything about business and economy, that's really, really good for it. Bugs, it seems like very few bugs are game breaking now. As of right now, I haven't heard any absolute game breaking bugs in a little while, which is really, really good. Now, I have heard of some minor exploits and stuff like that for like PvE and stuff. But other than that, like PvE isn't that crucial to me. I'm actually having a ton of fun running around PvP and PvP flagged. So having this is incredible. Like honestly, I think the game is in a really, really, really good spot right now. And honestly, it is worth playing at this point. At the start, like if you were frustrated with bugs and stuff like that, it may be worth coming back and trying out. We do have the new weapon, we have new content, we have new enemies, we have a ton of new stuff. The new enemies are actually fantastic too. The skeleton pyromancer or the skeleton shaman is a little bland. Only had two basic attacks, at least in the level 20 or level 25 area. I haven't found one in the higher level area, so it may have more abilities. Not quite sure yet. But the other ones are absolutely fantastic. I also think the PvP is in an absolutely great spot. I can't complain about it too much right now. Again, Outpost Rush is no longer kind of like a steamroll. It's more of a just kind of even combat. And I'm kind of curious to see what the economy changes are going to do in the future. I'm curious if prices are going to continue to drop, if some prices may go up, some prices may go down. It's going to be kind of hard to see what you can sell and where. However, it may cause some prices to be more competitive as far as buying orders. So we may need to keep out an eye out for that, especially for your basic materials like green wood, aged wood, uh, hemp, all that kind of stuff may actually sell for more through buy orders because people have to be more competitive. Needed changes. I can't think of any immediate changes. I do think the life staff needs to essentially cancel all abilities when switched away. I think that the life staff personally is a little strong because of that. Every other weapon cancels its own ability when you switch it away, such as like the Berserk and Hatchet or the Bloodlust in the Great Axe, but for some reason the life staff doesn't. Now I get before that there was no ability for the life staff to do anything other than healing. However, it now has the gauntlet, so I think it needs to finally lose that kind of perk there. So guys, if you guys like this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell down below. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about this most recent patch. After about a week and a half of it, I absolutely love it. It seems to be doing really well. And I know a lot of other people have had the same kind of reaction to this. So guys, if you guys like this, again, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great day. Goodbye. Deuces, y'all.